like a lot of people, my life has been challenging, and I've always had this idea that I've always felt like I've had to work harder than everyone. I never had special talent. I never had a great education. Um, I never had great, you know, great situations for me to be able to thrive in. I've always had to outwork everyone. It's the only thing I had. It's the only choice I had to get what I desired. I don't come from a family of a long line of wealth or people obtaining inheritance. It doesn't exist from my end. My father passed before I was born. My mother passed in my 30s. They, my mum, when I was in grade 8, delivered to me that the guy that she had married, the person who I thought was my dad, was not actually my dad. So she'd essentially lied to me through my life. And, I don't hold that against her at all. She did the best she could with what she had. And like me, she had to outwork everyone. And, I've always been a bit of a self-reliant person. The situation I've been in, I remember, we never came from money. My mum used to make our clothes. So we never got clothes. We never had new clothes or anything like that. It was always made for by my mum on the sewing machine at home. And I've always had to outwork everyone. And it's no different to my current life. That's all I've ever known is to outwork. I have friends who have went to uni, had situations that their parents could fund their certain lifestyles and allow them that opportunity. I never had that opportunity. Through my own circumstance, at 15, I was out of the home and I had to get a job and had to make money and had to survive. And I've had to, like back then, I had to outwork everyone just to put food in my belly and clothes on my back. And no different to this day. And I often think about even my current situation where I've got property, businesses. I still think I've done pretty well for myself. I have 4 kids, happy, healthy, loving environment, and they have everything they need. And still I feel like I have to outwork not just everyone but myself. Here we are on a Sunday and getting some work done for our car rental business, doing a couple of handovers because I know what it feels like to have nothing. And I don't have anything to fall back on. There's nothing. It's just me. The fallback is me. And when you get to 44, your desire to want to, go back to zero and work absolute clacker off again is, it's not really there. I've done it a few times now where I've financially gone to zero just because I've been trying to push myself to get in situations to give myself a better life. And I've pushed too far. And that happens, and I have no real desire to do that at this stage. I'm comfortable doing what I'm doing. But still, I feel like I have to outwork everyone. And I don't think that feeling's going to go away. And I do that because there is nothing else. If I don't do that, me, my wife, my kids, there's no plan B. There is no grandparents fund. There is no, no family line of support. That's it. It's just me. My mum's side we never really spoke to. My dad's side we never even knew existed. So there's no real, line of defense, you could say. So it's on me. And outworking everyone is all I've ever known. And to its detriment, it's taking a toll on my body. And 2-3 months ago, I made the decision that I wasn't going to do another year of this. And so I started going to the gym, started to try and improve my my body movement, my function, because if I don't, it won't allow me to outwork everyone, because that's all I can do. That's all I know. That's all I can do. People think I'm crazy, keep building businesses and doing all this stuff, but I do it because that's all I have. There's nothing else. This is it. And if I don't do it, I have nothing else. So it's little Sunday morning thoughts for you. It even relates to my YouTube. I have a YouTube channel that for almost 5 years now, I've done hundreds and hundreds of videos. And it's at that stage now where I have just over 2,000 subscribers. I've had some brands reach out. I'm going on a speaking tour. And even that is going to be hard work. And the fact that I've had to do it for 5 years. 5 years I've had to do hundreds of videos. Zero support, zero talent. I've just had to learn and grind and just do it over and over and over. Outwork everyone and put myself in a position to do that. So, hey, that's the story of my life. Outwork everyone.